to what? Jacob. Is somebody following me
Yes,
this
sir.
morning? Listen, ladies and gentlemen, brothers, sisters. When the brother comes, look at him. Does he look like somebody and say, "Oh, Shaga, Awasa Anisa, Awasa Anisa, Awanisa, sa." But listen, it's about the future. Number 2. Let's look at number 2 about a man. Oh my God. Oh my God. Number 2, let's look about a man. The Bible says in Proverbs chapter 20 verse 6. Proverbs 26. Can you give me up? Give it to me. Proverbs 26. Proverbs 26. Proverbs 26. Proverbs 26. Thank you. Okay. Proverbs 26. Many a man proclaim his own loyalty, but who can find a trustworthy man? That means a trustworthy man is very, very rare. The King James Version says, every man proclaim his own, but a faithful man, who can find? Sisters, look for a faithful man. Oh, are you here? A faithful man will not double deal. Are you following me? Look for a man that is faithful. In fact, the word faithful there means dependable, loyal. Look for a man that is faithful. Faithful men are scarce these days. How will you know? Because a man is just coming to church and he has oil pumping, the good pumping. I'm saying that is a good candidate. No, he may have oil pumping, but the truth of the matter is this: that prove him, find out from him. I don't intend to say this, but you know what? It was actually a bad experience. I remember when I was courting my wife. We know a couple also that were courting them. In fact, the man was so rich, extremely rich. You know, he was rebuked from the church where he was. And guess what? He came to a smaller church to pick a wife. And you know what? The lady has been waiting for so long. And you know what? He just came. And today, he will bring, I mean, even know Camry. You know Camry in those days? Envelope. He will bring wine. And you know, and my wife will stay at the door. He will pass before us. I said, where are you going to? I will sit down. I said, well, no, don't do bad shit about you. I said, well, I want to drop her. I said, I will never forget I attended the wedding. Wonderful wedding. Not knowing that this man in London had a white woman as a wife. True life story. Do you know what he did? He brought stuff down, came to establish here. That's why when a brother comes, let's find out very well. Find out the root, especially when they just show up to balabala. Or you say Buddha Buddha. You would know there's a spirit in man. The inspiration of the Almighty God. When you say, Pastor, oh Lord, do it. So I was there, we were there. At Chapel of Resurrection. Thursday, the wedding was on Thursday. I remember I wanted to take people to the beach, and I went to him and I said, please, I said, oh, I'll never forget Dada Odeja. But because there was no money, I was in slippers. I said, okay. And guess what? They started promoting him. He first of all came to my department and said he wants to join my department. He was older than me. And you know what? I said, here, I don't tolerate indiscipline. I don't know where you're coming from. He will come, he will be the one that will come late. He will fly out his shirt, and he will come. I said, excuse me, sir, I don't tolerate this here. I said, what do you have? I said, no. I said, I don't tolerate this here. And guess what? He left and went to another department. Follow up. I didn't say anything. So they said, when you see me, they say, hi. I said, how are you? Got married. You can't believe it. 9 years down the line, he started having an affair with another lady. He broke the heart. See, the children now are 10, one is 10, and one is like 12. Am I right? That's why, see, when you are promoting a man in church, allow them to prove their heart. I remember if they want to do anything in church, it will be the one. When they say pastor is doing something, it will be the one that will bring money, every money. And you know, they promoted him from HOD to deacon. The next thing was the minister. And I was shaking my head. And I said, Lord, listen what happened. Not knowing that I have been beating this lady at home. You see, when they listen, they will beat them at home and say, when you get to church, keep quiet. With children. He has fleet of cars. The lady cannot drive any of the cars. He will get him in, get her a driver. Are you following me, ladies and gentlemen? You know what? Eventually, he divorced the lady, the woman. The woman did not allow her to take the children. Guess what? He went abroad. Let me tell you, I was on Facebook one day and I saw him. You know where I saw him? I saw him at the back of the logo of the Redeemed Christian Church of God. It was in suit with a different name. I said, this man is here to do another terrible thing. Now, you know what he would do? He would change his name and he would get to marry another person and start another life. A faithful man who can find. Let me tell you something. Because a man was rebuked somewhere, guess what? And he has not grown, he has not learned. He may be faithful, but allow him to grow. Are you here? Are you here? Look at it where? It's as if I'm sounding like a broken record. Oh, it's not palatable. I see the lady now. She carries the children. Drop the children in the school before our children's school. Some school. You know, you will see us, and I'm sure you will remember those days. And you know, but you know what, you have to. But at that time, I am sure there will still be a small voice. Tell her, say, what you want to do is wrong. Be careful. Take it. Take it. Let me tell you, anytime you want to do a decision and you are carrying in your mind, be patient. Kulu,